All right. Good evening once again to Mr. Sugar's page, and I'll be continuing from where we ended yesterday on my previous video about how to go about lesson plan. So initially yesterday we talked about lesson plan, the importance of it, why a teacher or why as a teacher you need to know why it is to do or draft a lesson plan, the importance of it, the benefits of it, or why it is solely important in the making a lesson plan. And today, in our discussion or in our talk, we are going to tackle the main deal, the real issue: how to draw a lesson plan. Before we start, if we can do a quick review, a quick recap of what we did yesterday. We said a couple of things that we said that why it is important to draw a lesson plan, makes your work easier as a teacher for you. It makes it very good for you to sequence, for you to achieve the possible learning outcome or the best learning outcome as to which you want to teach. It's also serve as a reference page in the future. If you are teaching the same type of student, the same topic, you can go back and refer to the previous lesson plan that you have. Then it can help you also make changes to it. Okay. Essentially, drawing a lesson plan in the first place, drawing a lesson plan. The most important thing or the first thing that comes in drawing a lesson plan is a part called the rubrics. Now, the rubrics talks about the week, and then the subjects that you are going to teach, the number of students or the number of people that are in your class, the class. We can also talk about the name of the school, the name of the teacher, the number on roll, the week subject, and thereof. So after writing all these things, then you come to how you are going to draw your lesson plan. So if you are watching this, I would like you to get an official sheet or a sheet that you think it will be suitable for you to draw a lesson plan or do a sample of what I'm going to teach you to do now. Okay then, so if you've gotten your sheet or the sheet that you are going to draw the lesson plan, let's start. Now the first part of a lesson plan has in three folds. We have the day, the date, and the duration. Keep it in mind. If you are going to draw a lesson plan, you need to have these at the top of your head or just at your fingertips. You don't need to be going around people, asking people, or maybe always asking AI and other stuff how you're going to do a lesson plan. So the first part of a lesson plan deals with DDD, day, date, and duration. Okay, the day has to do with the day in which you are going to teach. So let's say Monday. Monday will be the day. Next, the date. Which day are you going to teach? The particular day in which you are going to deliver your lesson. The date will come. For instance, 24th April 2024. The duration, and we know most of these lectures last for 45 minutes to 1 hour. So let's say your lesson starts from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. So you write 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. with a dash in between the time, and the duration will come 1 hour, or let's say 7 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. Then the duration will come, that is as in 45 minutes. Additionally, the second part of the lesson plan has to do with the topic and the main topic and the problem. I repeat, the topic, the subtopic, and the main problem. So the topic, what particular topic are you going to teach? Is it the institution of marriage? Is it adolescent reproductive health? Is it our culture and national identity? Then you write the main topic. In the topic, you have to be very careful writing the topic. You cannot write a main topic as in culture. You cannot write a main topic as a self-identity. The topic has to do with the main topic under that particular unit in which you are going to teach. So let's take off note of that. So for instance, let's choose the institution of marriage. So our main topic to our point of discussion is going to be the institution of marriage. Now, under the institution of marriage, our topic is going to be the importance of marriage. The importance of marriage. Now we are done with the topic and the subtopic. Now let's go to the problem. As to know, in teaching social studies, every topic that has been embedded in the curriculum has a topic that it seeks to address. We are not just teaching social studies for the sake of teaching the subject, but there is a particular problem in which the subject or the particular topic seeks to address. So in the curriculum or in the syllabus that you are using to teach, when you go down to that unit, there's a problem there. Now you can either summarize the problem or you can write a small portion. So with a problem, you can either read the whole problem, then you make meaning of it and you do a summary of it, or you can write a smaller portion of it, provided it makes sense and it means almost the same as what is there. Now to the third part. The third part is RPK and objectives. RPK, what does RPK mean? RPK means relevant previous knowledge. Relevant previous knowledge. So as to the topic that we chose, that is institution of marriage, what does the student already know? What do the students already know about the topic? Okay, my RPK for this instance will be, students might have in their life witness a wedding ceremony. That is my RPK. Let's say, for instance, you chose adolescent reproductive health. You can equally see that students might have been maybe advised by their parents, or their parents have given them advice about living a chaste life. If you chose let's say our identity and national culture, you can say that students might have witnessed a particular culture being performed. So the relevant previous knowledge has to do with your preconceived idea that you think the students already know. And you know that in education, in 21st century education, students are not seen as tabula rasa, but rather they are seen to be known. They already know something. Now you are going to just do a scaffold. You are going to just help them build on the knowledge that they already have. You are just going to serve as a facilitator to help them develop their knowledge capacity. So students is perceived to already know something. Now you are going to write that in your own words under the RPK. So students already know this. Students have witnessed conflict. Students have done this and that. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say though. The next part has to do with the objectives. Now the objectives, when writing the objectives, after writing the objectives as a main topic, go to, by the end of the lesson, the learners should be able to, then your semicolon will come. I repeat, it should not be at the end of the lesson, but rather it should be by the end of the lesson. The learners should be able to, then you bring your semicolon. So in the objectives, as the topic that I chose, institution of marriage, students should be able to, then I come to explain the term courtship and marriage. That is my first objective as to the topic that I chose. Objective 2, students should be able to identify the benefits of marriage. That is my objective 2.